Hello everyone, welcome back. I took the truck in today to get its 6-month maintenance. Really said 5,000 miles or 6 months, but I'm only at like 2,700 or 2,800. It was free. They rotated the tires, all that good stuff. Truck's pretty dirty right now. I did go today to check on a truck cap or camper shell, whatever you want to call it. Pretty expensive, $3,500 basically, if I don't get the rack on top. But with it, it is about 4,000. Well, since this is my 6 months owning this truck, I wanted to go over a few things about it. That there's only really one thing I didn't like or don't like, or I say is a con, and it's just an inconvenience really, but nothing major. Just when I get in, my legs will hit the steering wheel every time. It's like I gotta slide in. This is my truck right now. I bought this, but I actually had to cut it because technically the mirror, that dark part over there, is bulging on that side, and it had a hard time fitting this, so I had to cut it right there. So I may get a different one. Plus it's cheap. This thing is cheap. Still got that for my story, carrying case and stuff. But yeah, back to the cons. That was the only con. After 6 months, I do not regret buying this. In fact, I actually think I like it more than I did before. I'll show you a video today in just a little bit where I test drove a V6 just while I was waiting. And I liked it, but I mean, it had all the bells and whistles and stuff that this one didn't. But I bought this one for that reason. I could have traded in that truck and got a TRD Sport or Off-Road and would have had similar payments as what I'm paying now when I traded the Corolla instead. I just didn't want to finance all that stuff that I'll eventually add to this, like side rails. You know, I did like the hood scoop, you know, the hood on the V6 or the TRD. But anyways, a lot of the pros I like about this, it's a good driving truck, and it's just simple as that. Same thing with the V6. It was a good driving truck when I test drove it. But things I learned about this truck is from a commenter, you can just fold these down, especially since I don't have no one sitting back here that often. I don't think twice someone never sat back here, so I fold it down so I can see out the window. I like that it has that ECT power button, so when I'm coming off the ramp on the interstate, or if I'm passing, I will hit that, and I mean, it does rev up high. It'll get like to the 5 RPMs and stuff like that. But I mean, it's quick. And then things I've learned about this truck too is that when I first got it, just the slightest hitting the gas, it would seem like the engine would start having high revs. So I was thinking, ooh, I better just slowly gas it up. And then I was thinking, okay, this thing may be a little slow. But no, I learned that that's just the way the motor sounds. So if you, now I actually enjoy that sound. It's just, I don't know why, but it's kind of a weird thing. But I actually like the sound of that engine just, you know, revving up. And this thing just gets up and goes just like, you know, any other truck or car. I have no problem getting up to speed quick. So don't be afraid to hit it, you know what I mean, hit the gas on it. Also, okay, here's I guess a con, but not really for me, because I said in a previous video I did not buy this vehicle to save on gas. I did not buy the 4-cylinder to save on gas. What I did, I bought it because it was the most basic one. It was cheaper, and anything that the V6 could do, like in towing and stuff, that this couldn't do, my other truck could do. So that was the only reason. I didn't buy this to save on gas. And if you're looking, like on my truck, on this one, I'm only getting about 20 miles per gallon. To me, that is good for any kind of truck. If you're getting 20 miles per gallon city driving, that's me city driving. Going back and forth to work, hitting about 10 stop signs and turns and stuff. Now on the interstate, when I went up to Georgia, or North Georgia, went on a trip like 300-400 miles, I got as high as like 23-24 miles a gallon. So I had, you know, city wise, it is for a 4-cylinder, it's a heavier truck. I don't think you're gonna get the miles per gallon that you think you would for a 4-cylinder, but it is a truck. So to me, if you're gonna buy this just to save on gas, I think you may be disappointed, because I think the V6 is similar, maybe just a one or a couple mile per gallon less. Some say it's even more. So fuel thing, definitely a con in terms of that. But I think if you buy it with that in mind, that it's a truck and it gets nearly 20 miles a gallon city, I think that's a pretty good thing, because that truck there, city-wise, gets like 14. Highway, that truck's actually pretty good. I went to Michigan with the Ram, and I did get almost 24 miles a gallon going all the way up there and back. But anyways, so I do like the access cab. The storage here. I do have my bins right here. Let me go grab my keys and open the trunk. Okay, I had to go get the keys because I keep this locked up. I got some of my camping gear in here. So I do like how the tailgate does that on this one. Look at that little frog. I don't know if you can see it. So anyways, I do have one of these cargo nets. I think I showed that in another video. I added this, he's alright. I just looked in there. I don't know if you can see him. There he is right there. Anyways, I added this. That was nice to have. So I'm still gonna end up one day put a bull bar on here, I think, and I don't even know if I want to put side rails yet. I mean, I kind of like the truck the way it is. I am thinking about putting a cap on here. So let's see, and then going over the 6-month thing. So I eventually, you know, as the days are going and I'm driving this thing, I'm actually liking the truck more and more. So I do not regret the purchase one bit. I highly recommend getting one of these. Now, I will show you a video, I'll show you a clip of when I was at the dealership. The exact same truck as this one. Same everything, color and everything, is now almost $5,000 more. Alright, stay tuned for clips where I was at the dealership checking out the other Toyota trucks and me test driving the V6. Well, I actually didn't have video of me test driving the V6 is because I was afraid that they wouldn't let me do that while I was driving, you know, handle the camera and stuff, and I didn't want to ask the salesperson to do it. So, but like I said, it was a smooth ride. I enjoyed it. It was quieter than this truck, but like I said, I could tell it was a little bit more powerful if I wanted to haul things, but other than that, it drove about the same. So, all right, let's cut away to the other clips. I'm about to go on the ramp here, show you the ECT feature, ECT power button right there. It's supposed to give you extra power when you're going, like when you're passing or, you know, going off the ramp. It all depends too. You can't use it when like someone's in front of you coming off the ramp, because a lot of times people go so slow off the ramp and you're really supposed to gun it. All right. All right, I got it on. I'm not even flooring it yet, but you can hear it's winding up. All right. Look at that one. This is a TRD Off-Road 4Runner. Yep, 4Runner. Here's my new truck. Just kidding. This is about what I would have gotten if I would have traded the Ram in. Got all these things that my truck don't have. It's got the tires. Got the V6. Also has the price too. I do like how this one has long bed. I'm gonna take it for a spin. I found my truck's twin. Exactly like my truck. Here's this guy. Way out of my price range. And this one is nice, but it's a two-wheel drive. Look at that price. Let's see what the price is of this one that I bought. Mine was 30,000, 31,000. Man, the price went up by 4,000 or 5,000 since when I bought mine. It's crazy. Okay, so he said
okay, so you have your wireless phone charger here.
Right.
This is where you cut it on and off. Just lay your phone there and it charges. You have the push window for the back. It's not manual like your like the one you have now.
Right.
This one comes with the blind spot monitoring. Comes with the adaptive cruise control. You have that already. It comes with lane assist. You should have that already.
Right.
Of course, this has the V6, and it is 4x4. You have a full back seat and it's long bed.
I do like it that it's long bed, for sure.
lifetime warranty on it. Comes with 4 years of free maintenance. Comes with 5 years of free roadside assistance.
Okay. All right, well, back at home, I test drove that V6. I say it was nice. And I think it just all depends on, you know, what you would use it for, you know, especially for that price. And I don't blame anyone just wanting to have one just because that was their favorite truck, and you know, but like where I live at, it's pretty flat. I mean, this 4-wheel drive I hardly use anyways, except for when I went to North Georgia. But I think it's good to have it. The V6, talking about that, like I said, would have been real nice to have something like that, but I really wouldn't use almost, you know, a lot of the features on it. You know, on that TRD, I think it was TRD Sport. So I wouldn't use most of the stuff that was on it, you know, to be honest. I just wouldn't. So I don't, if you think you would, that would definitely be a great truck to have. Like I say, you could tell the power in it compared to this, you know, especially for towing. But also it was a lot quieter. Like, I don't know if you can hear. Let me try to speed up a little bit. So you know, it has that kind of sound on this, and which I don't mind that at all, to be honest. It was like I said before. So turn around up here and I'll hit that ECT button again. I don't know if you could hear it last time when I did it, because I was doing it on my GoPro and it doesn't have as good audio as this Sony. I'm gonna turn it around right here. So anyways, that's my review of the V6. I liked it. I wouldn't mind having one if I didn't have the other truck. And I think I said earlier that the ECT button was just for passing, getting on the ramps, but it's also, you know, for mountainous areas of pulling, towing, and stuff like that. That's me with the ECT button. So I mean, it does have more uses than what I had said earlier, but anyways, that's my 6-month you know, update. Just said it's been a great truck, and if you're I'm hoping this helps if you're really thinking about getting one, you know, a used one, older one. I've enjoyed it so far, and I think you would too. Anyways, we'll talk to you guys later. See you guys on the next video.